There's a reason the Lexus RX is normally on the business outlines in its exceedingly challenged portion. Its conspicuous styling and unperturbed solace are two vital qualities purchasers of minimized extravagance hybrids need. As auto lovers, we lean toward contributions from carmakers, for example, BMW and Alfa Romeo, yet the RX finds a home in numerous carports on account of its delicately sprung suspension, refined ride, and agreeable inside. Its discretionary half-breed powertrain is speaking to fuel-cognizant purchasers, and another 3-push variation gives some additional room to individuals and payload. Our objections focus on driving elements, which might matter to you, and the dreary infotainment framework, which need modernization. All things considered, there's still a great deal to adore about the comfortable RX. The new long-wheelbase 3-push-L variations were presented a year ago, so Lexus hasn't changed much for 2019. Generally, the modifications liken to a light rearranging of highlights. For instance, the discretionary stopping sensors currently end up packaged with vulnerable side checking, back cross-traffic alert, auto-diminishing outside mirrors, and a 360-degree camera framework. Somewhere else, Lexus Inform remote application presently accompanies Savvy and Amazon Alexa combination highlights, and a 2-tone instrument board is currently required on RX models outfitted with both the premium bundle and the noble brown inside shading. We think the F-Sport treatment puts the RX 350 in its best clothing, so we joyfully pick that demonstrate. We'd relax with choices, however the navigation bundle appears to be a decent arrangement. It includes a 12.3-inch infotainment show, in-dash route, a DVD/CD player, and a 12-speaker premium sound framework. Purchasers can have their RX in 2 particular flavors. Models badged RX 350 are fueled by a 295 horsepower 3.5-liter V6, while the RX 450h accompanies the V6 in addition to 2 electric engines for a sum of 308 pull. Our RX 350 test vehicle was furnished with all-wheel drive and dealt with a satisfactory, however moderate for the section, keep running of 6.9 seconds from 0 to 60 miles per hour. The RX 450h is one of the fragments couple of half-breeds, yet it, as well, required longer than normal to achieve 60 miles per hour from rest, with an after effect of 7.1 seconds. The extended 3-push RX 350L makes 5 torque, not exactly the 2-push RX 350 in light of the fact that the all-encompassing body and extra tire deny the utilization of the double fumes framework from the standard model. Typically, quickening times are marginally more. What the RX does best is ride easily. It resolves unpleasant stretches of street and conveys an agreeable ride. The lodge stays calm and very much segregated from the street, making the RX a fantastic long-remove cruiser. Guiding is light yet uncommunicative. For the individuals who lean toward more heave in the steerage, the Sport and Sport Plus modes include more height at the same time. Lamentably, no extra street feel. Push the RX into a corner and its body inclines more than those of the Audi Q5 or the Porsche Macan. In quick moves, it feels ungainly and out of venture with the controls. With regards to unadulterated solace, be that as it may, the RX is top dog. Eco-friendliness is the place the RX sparkles, and not on the grounds that it's offered with a discretionary mixture powertrain. The non-hybrid RX 350 doesn't look such productive on paper. In reality, nonetheless, both the RX 350 and the RX 450h outflanked their EPA evaluations and each posted 31 miles per gallon in our 200-mile parkway efficiency test. Lexus has picked fine materials for the RX's inside, including delicate calfskin, finished metallic or wood trims, and delicate touch plastics. The structure is challenging and beyond any doubt to interest a few yet discourage others. In any case, it's a fascinating exertion in a portion in which numerous makers take no chances. The driving position is agreeable and simple to settle into, however the inside is damaged by a couple of ergonomic stumbles. The tuning handle for the radio is a long, clumsy reach from the driver's seat, and the infotainment framework is worked by an irritatingly off-base controller only behind of the shifter. Those complaints aside, the RX's inside is unquestionably extravagant and gets considerably increasingly opulent as you move through the different choice bundles. In addition to the fact that we found the Inform infotainment framework hard to utilize while driving, however, it needs a considerable lot of the car world's most present-day and looked-for-after highlights. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and installed Wi-Fi aren't advertised. A 8.0-inch infotainment show is standard, yet moving up to the 12.3-inch show not just gives a more extensive review screen, doing as such additionally includes dash route, a 12-speaker sound framework, a 9-speaker setup is standard, a DVD/CD player, and access to the Lexus Inform app suite, which gives access to crisis help just as restricted web availability from the infotainment framework. A 15-speaker Mark Levinson premium sound framework is likewise discretionary, similar to a backseat excitement framework with remote earphones and double 11.6-inch screens. Strong accident test results from both the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, 5 stars for all-wheel drive models, 4 stars for front drivers, and the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety, top safety pick, ought to gain the RX consideration from well-being disapproved of buyers. Standard driver help highlights add progressively motivator to purchase, however an increasingly far-reaching offering of standard driver helps could move the RX higher in this section.